I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though.
Yo, what's up, you beautiful ugly people? My name is Caesar. Me and Flash, episode 18, season 3. Hope you guys enjoy. Before we start getting into the this episode kind of discussion and the last episode, I just want to tell you guys, for those of you that don't know, we are having a break, a 1 month break from all the CW shows except DC Legends, because DC Legends are having their finale next week on the 4th of April. Yeah, I think that's the date. And as of like right now, 29th March, Flash, Arrow and Supergirl, yeah, I think Supergirl too, are coming back around 25th April. So we've got like kind of 1 month without those great shows, which is well, sad, but also maybe not weird, but kind of unexpected, I have to say, because we had the mid-season mid-season break, and now we are having a 3/4 break. Like, who does that? I mean, Gotham did that too, because Gotham's also coming back around 25th April. But they've been gone like already for a month or two, so you know, you got that. But back to pretty much, you know, what's going on with Flash. Last episode we had the crossover episode, yeah, it was Duet, and we had Melissa Benoist, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, and Grant Gustin pretty much singing all along. Great episode, loved it. Some people didn't like it, some people even hated it. Some people said it was better than the CW big crossover. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't better. And well, it was obviously a nice break from everything that is going on those two shows, and a nice way to not waste an episode each on each of those shows, and to like wrap the love problems up in one episode for two shows, because you know, Supergirl was having love problems. If you don't watch Supergirl, now you know. And now she doesn't have love problems, and you know, Flash was having love problems, all of you guys know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, next this episode we are having some kind of villain, Abra Kadabra or something like that, not really sure, I think he's from the future, and he knows Savitar's identity. That's all I know about this episode. I think it's a really cool idea, but as this show is very predictable, I don't think we are going to get to know Savitar's identity. Or we will. Oh shit, okay, because if they reveal his identity in the last seconds of this episode, then we have 1 month break. So a cliffhanger, a really big cliffhanger, I have to say. Well, that would be interesting. And a little spoiler, next episode, like in 1 month, episode 19, because this is 18, we will be seeing Flash going into the future once again. So, not to make this any longer, episode 18, here we go. The actor that plays the new villain played in Gotham and the Dark Knight movie.
Then surely you gentlemen won't mind if I abscond with some of it.
He's an interesting person, I have to say.
In particular.
How did you get in here?
What is that?
Maybe you can figure out how I did it, but I doubt you'll have time.
A poor way to die. But, you know, it happens.
Barry sang to me, and then he
god, that's so romantic.
Yeah.
You sing?
Not as good as Joe. Shut up, Eric.
Well, okay, that reminds me.
I hope you don't mind me eating, but just a snack. Oh, so he casually vibed again in the future.
Everything's the same.
Cool.
The future has not changed.
What about the headlines?
We have
Headlines.
2 months to make sure that it does. Looks
He
like
was-
things between you and Julian are
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
frosty, huh? It's too soon for the cold puns. Yeah, thought so. Needed to do to get
It's
rid
not
of
because of
I
that,
know
really.
that, and you
It's
know
because
that, but
you took him into the team so he could help you.
Watch.
And the Philosopher's
I don't
Stone.
know that he will, Cisco.
Everyone is incredibly tight-lipped about it.
Of course they are. Look, I'll
Yeah,
make
what
some
was the
phone
tech?
calls and pry those lips open, all right?
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
I don't think that's yours, pal.
Flash.
You didn't think I'd want to come meet the newest resident of Iron Heights?
No, I assumed that you'd show. I just didn't expect you to be so young. Barry Allen.
Now, how do you know who I am?
I'm from the future. You don't believe me? Let's see. 2017. How are things going with your doomed love, Iris West? Or your greatest foe?
Savitar. Oh shit, I love it.
You know Savitar.
And you.
That's a funny trick.
Gypsy. Still seeking revenge, I see.
Oh, I'm gonna get it this time.
How is he from the future?
He calls himself Abra Kadabra.
As in Hocus Pocus?
Well, he's certainly got a lot of tricks.
Yeah, we think he has some sort of nanotechnology built into his body. Allows him to do some extraordinary feats.
Okay.
Teleportation, telekinesis, you name it. And believe me, I have seen it all. He is 64th century.
Great. Another
Okay.
criminal from the future. Haven't we had a
64th. So even Eobard Thawne was from the 23rd or 4th.
What exactly are you after him for?
He's at the top of the collector's most wanted list.
Man, you just can't help yourself, can you?
You brought the whole team this time. Well, that wasn't very smart, was it?
Oh, this guy sucks. You can see why you want to bring him down so badly.
Do yourself a favor. Give it up. There's nowhere for you to go.
You can't out-trick all of us, Kadabra.
I think I just did.
Ooh. A moving hologram.
And there was some rather odd bits.
Beyond your understanding.
You make a move, you'll regret it.
Do you know how many times I've heard that, Detective? Told you.
Ah.
Damn it. Go, go, go!
You let me go. I will tell you Savitar's greatest secret. It's the key to defeating him, the key to stopping him.
What secret?
I know who he is. I know his name.
Hand him over.
How much does he know? 64th century? That's a long way.
Gypsy, darling.
And what's with Gypsy this episode?
You said you know who Savitar is?
I know everything. All that power, all that stuff, and yet you're still too slow.
I think that's a great
This isn't a game.
choice of an actor for this role.
And it's my life if you hand me over to that collector.
What if him telling Barry Savitar's name
Guys,
leads
we can't
to
let Gypsy take him before we find out. his
Iris getting
secrets.
killed?
No, we cannot.
Is that possible?
It's merely a flesh wound, as the Monty Python boys would say. Anyway, thanks for patching me up.
Tis but a scratch. A scratch?
Listen,
You're
I'm
all
not
harms
trying
of.
to say this.
Iris, he can save your life.
No, you can save my life. Not him.
I knew you'd come, because you're the only person who's willing to do anything.
What do you want?
To be set free.
Give me the name.
Quickly.
The name! Now!
Savitar is...
No! What the hell are you doing?
He was about to to tell me who Savitar is.
Damn it!
What is that? And how did...
Thank you, Dr. Wells.
And how did Barry not know about it?
He's headed for the elevator.
Okay, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Oh shit. I mean, she's gonna be okay, but...
She can regenerate?
No, we're not going to take off my necklace. I don't need a hospital.
No, I've never operated on anyone before.
That's okay. I'll walk you through it.
Caitlin, you're talking about staying awake during your own surgery.
I'll put my life in
She'll
your hands.
walk you through it.
Trust you, Julian.
Okay, all right.
Boy.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Great, pull it out.
I can't, Caitlin, it's stuck.
Then turn it.
Seriously, Julian Albert, MD.
Hey, I think I know why Abra Kadabra's been stealing all that tech.
Why?
Build a time machine.
What is that exactly, and why didn't Barry know about it?
We can't let him get past us.
We're not gonna do that. See if you can.
You shall not.
I loved it. Loved it. Oh, he's trying. Time wormhole.
Open up another wormhole.
Oh yeah.
He did it. He got him.
And the ship's gonna fly in.
So much for your disappearing act.
Still thinking about it. Joe too. That is their only lead this season. 18 episodes, 1 lead. Like seriously.
I'm not gonna stop her.
And you'll never find out what you want to know.
You could always torture him. Call Arrow.
See, here it is. In the future, you and I have been enemies for years. Well, there have been others. Of course. There's Dawn, Zoom.
How was fashion in the 64th century?
None of them hurt you like Savitar.
They will never know. 1 lead and fucking went to hell. Why is Savitar shrouded in such mystery? I don't get that. I mean, it's cool. But, you know, sooner or later we got to know who Reverse Flash is and who Zoom is.
So every move we make, every trap we try.
So it's about the next episode, because he's going to the future.
With the future.
But maybe a different point in the future.
What does that mean?
Okay.
If the answers that we need to stop Savitar and save you are in the future, then that's where I need to go. I'm gonna run to the future.
H, I've got her legs. Hold her down.
What's happening?
She's not breathing. We have to get an ambulance in here right now.
Hey,
Come back.
it's all right, mate. It's okay. It's okay.
We pretty have much 3 minutes after she goes into. Okay, what was that? It's blowing up everywhere. Oh. Oh. Okay. Caitlin is Killer Frost. So I guess Killer Frost on the run as the headline in the future did kind of, you know, show itself, because we didn't know why. We've had a little introduction, you know, to Gorilla City attack. We've had a little introduction to some other stuff that were on the headlines on the list. But we didn't really have anything to do with Killer Frost for a long while. So I guess, you know, her getting hurt was this kind of introduction. Because, you know, taking the necklace off, we're still gonna get her back. I also really love that, you know, they're not kind of crossing her out. I mean the Killer Frost part, because that's what we need sometimes in this show. A little bit of if you know what I mean. Now, about next episode, will Barry be there to help them with Killer Frost, or will he spend, you know, the whole episode in the future, and it will be a half episode trying to catch Caitlin and half episode trying to get around, you know, in the future? Plus, what moment in the future again is he trying to go to? Because he doesn't really need to go to the moment where Savitar kills Iris. He's been there not once, not twice. I think he's been there a couple of times. Vibe 2, as we saw, you know, this episode, casually vibing, you know, sitting on a chair and stuff. What if he goes future to the moment he defeats Savitar, or some, because is it really not custom, but like, can he choose a moment, or does he get thrown into some moment like, okay, I didn't want to be here, but the Speed Force thrown me in here, something like that. Don't really know how to say it. Random, okay. I got the word back. Random moment. Plus, you know, the Speed Force doesn't really like messing with the time. Is it more about the future or about the past? I think it's more about the past with them. So if he goes to the future and changes the present, I don't really think they will have something against it. Yeah, because they didn't say they have anything against it. They kept talking about Flashpoint, that was shit, and they did not want it. And now something I keep hearing throughout episode 1, throughout episode 2, throughout episode throughout season 1, throughout season 2, throughout season 3. Eobard Thawne was from the 24th century, if I'm not mistaken, and he was talking about how he fights the Flash. Zoom. Okay, maybe not Zoom, but now, you know, freaking Abra Kadabra from the 64th century. That's like 40 more centuries than Eobard. Said that he fights the Flash, but he said that Flash was older when, you know, from the time when he's around. How does Flash do that? I don't really get it. Does Flash run to the future? Because when he runs to the future, nobody can see him. But when he runs to the past, you know, he can change the past. He can't change the future by being in the future. He can change the future by being in the present. So how does it really work? Does he like live long? And that's like super fucking long, because, you know, that would, you know, solve our mystery. Please tell me in the comments if you if I'm making a fool of myself and it was already discussed somewhere. But I don't think it was. Now, I knew that Gypsy, you know, being such a pretty woman, could not be a single lady with no sad backstory, and you know, just being with Cisco. Oh, Cisco always gets the wrong women. But I feel they still might get together, even though they've kind of fallen out this episode. And it's also interesting. Wait, okay. Interesting to see some future tech, because you know, all those magic tricks, all that other shit. Is there more different kinds of that tech? Like if someone doesn't like magic, then they have tech, and they like maybe something else, and like, because maybe he likes magic and he does magic tricks like teleports with cars flying around. But let's say there's a swordsman that, you know, and he has the same tech from the future, 64th century, and again he likes swords, so he let's say throws a sword up, someone looks at it, and he turns into a sword. Like, he teleports, but a sword comes in the place where he was just a second ago. Does that make sense, really? I'm not sure. Really enjoyed Joe caring about Iris, because Joe's been on the kind of backstory lately. Haven't had much of him. Don't mind that really, because you know, Savitar stuff, and Joe can't really do anything against Savitar. So again, I don't mind that Joe's kind of laying back, and Barry and Wally are in the lead. Is HR being out for 2 days? They said, yeah, 2 days. Did he really go see a woman? Not really sure about him being full percent not betrayal. But I guess Caitlyn, it was said that Caitlyn betrayed them. So I guess that might be it. Or there might be more betrayals, who knows. But now pretty much the last thing. Oh yeah, Earth 19. They have a lot of criminals. They have a shit ton of criminals. Like, they have a lot of collectors. They have a Flash. And they still, don't really always handle it. They don't really always handle that stuff. Now, couldn't they ask for help, Earth 19, their Flash? Couldn't Barry Allen go to every Earth, find a Flash, and get the Flash to help fight Savitar? And like, he will say, yeah, I owe you one, mate, or whatever. And okay, one more thing. Heroes don't always get what they want. Like, they hardly ever get what they want. And that's just facts, because Barry helps people. Like he said, he gets all those villains into prison. So like one can get away, but no, he's a hero. He can't do that. Like I mean, if it was Arrow, then yes. I mean, Arrow season 1 to 3. 1 to 2 to 3. Season 1 to 3. Sounds weird. And not now Arrow, because now Arrow doesn't kill, and is more of a hero than he was just a vigilante, trying to be a good guy. Not a hero. I'm not saying a hero, because heroes don't kill, of course. And that will probably do it for this episode, guys. 1 month break, just wanted to tell you that again. And if you've enjoyed the video, remember to share it with a friend, and hit that like and subscribe button. And pretty much as always, I'll be me, and see you guys next time.